Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you've gum. Don't forget to call up Max and Goes.
Mr. Goes with the... It's working. Welcome to the Fall Athletics, Arts, and Activities Awards. This morning, we are privileged to have the opportunity to honor our upper school student athletes, artists, and others who participate in other activities. Before we begin, I want to start with some housekeeping items. If your name is called, please come to the stage and pause at these two stairs right here, and then walk up. We did not remind the middle schoolers, and there were a few spills, so please recognize there's two stairs there. Varsity athletes will be receiving the MVP, Most Valuable Player, MIP, Most Improved Player, and all teams and activities and artists will receive a Bulldog Award. So we'll start with Bulldog Productions, and that's me. This year's Bulldog Production Award winners worked together as a team. Prior to each game, I watched them pull together their copious notes on Bulls players and their opponents. Their confidence grew with each broadcast, and their banter, humor, excitement, vocabulary, and adept use of adjectives grew with each game. I recall them using a certain analogy what felt like 20 times during our first football broadcast. And by the final game, they were linguistic experts. I'm extremely proud of your growth this season and can't wait to hear you announce tonight's varsity basketball game at 7 o'clock. Little plug there. Congratulations to Adam and Sam. I would like to invite Mr. Goes to the stage with crew.
You got it, Coach.
Okay.
And you introduce me.
Hi, my name is Maxim Goes, and I'm the assistant coach for the rowing team. After the boys finishing 12th and the girls 18th in the country last year, it was nice to get a big flock of new kids. The first award I would like to hand out is the Most Improved Rower Award, and it goes to McCoy Herman. McCoy began the fall season as a backup coxswain. Over the course of the season, he worked diligently each day and saw huge improvements in his technical and physical ability. McCoy ended up dropping his 2K score by over a minute, breaking the 8-minute mark by his last test. By the end of the season, McCoy rowed bow seat in the top novice boys 8 and won a gold medal against some of the top crews in the Mid-Atlantic. I have no doubt that McCoy is going to be a crucial member of the varsity squad. Congrats, McCoy. Good job. And the next award I have to hand out is the Most Outstanding Rower, and it goes to Jake Knaughton. Although this was also Jake's first season, he presented excellent athleticism on his first day. Off the water, Jake often won the novice land competitions, proving capable in running, strength, and jump squats. In addition, whenever one of his teammates was struggling with a workout, it was always Jake who would come up behind and start cheering him on, which I can promise you is sometimes scary with how loud Jake can be. On the water, Jake had a very successful season. He won his first scrimmage. At his first head race, he beat over 20 varsity crews, and then he finished off winning gold in the Novice Boys 8 in New Jersey. On top of all this, Jake pulled the second fastest 2K score on the squad, and I'm excited to see what he does over this winter season. Congrats, Jake. And I would now like to introduce Ms. Woda for cross country.
Thanks, Coach. Good morning, dogs. Coach Marshall and Coach Lum are on field trip, so I have the pleasure of announcing the awards for Bullis Cross Country. The cross country team is proud to honor Sean Donlin, Ewan Conroy, Bonnie Wadwa, and Lizzie Mom. Please come down to the stage. But not too quickly. Coach Marshall and Coach Lum would like to confuse people because they think we are always just running, and you are all so much more than that. Whether you've never run a step before or you're coming off an all-league season, running is hard. No matter how fast you get, there's always the clock reminding you that you can be faster. Though teammates are there in practice to push you on, race day to cheer for you, it takes a special kind of steel to tell your body to race all out for 5 kilometers. The young team improved with numerous personal records every single race and even a huge 2-minute PR for our captain after the season was over. Coach Marshall and Coach Lum are proud not just of their accomplishments on the course, but even more how kind and gracious they are to each other and to other teams. Sean Donlin ran a personal record in the first 5 races of the season, missing by less than 2 seconds at the state championships on the hardest course of the season. Sean improved by 2.5 minutes over the course of the season and established himself as an important part of the varsity squad. His ability to grind through tough workouts and shoulder past tough opponents made him an invaluable part of the team. Congratulations to Sean Donlin, the most improved athlete. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. When Ewan Conroy joined the team, he immediately set the bar for work ethic and speed. Earning all county and all state honors, Ewan set a personal record of just over 3.5 minutes per kilometer and finished every race as the top Bullis runner. In practice, he consistently hung tough through grueling repeats and was always down for the bonus rep. It would have been easy for Ewan to separate himself from the pack, but he was always a positive and supportive teammate, offering advice and encouragement through every hard practice and race. Congratulations to the boys' most valuable athlete, Ewan Conroy. Congratulations. New Harrier, Bonnie Wadwa, was the epitome of perseverance and improvement throughout this season. A regular with Miss K's rehab squad, Bonnie never gave up on a challenging first season. She got a minute per mile faster over the course of the season and was always there with a blazing smile and cheer for all of her teammates. Her kindness and encouragement were a perfect fit for our team culture. Congratulations to the girls' most improved athlete, Bonnie Wadwa. All ISL, all county, all state. Top 3 recorded all time for Bullis. In her freshman season, Lizzie Mum established herself as an elite runner. She led the team with quiet determination and genuine joy for running and her teammates. More than just an outstanding runner, Lizzie was an outstanding teammate. Her infectious enthusiasm and grit through tough practices and tough races was a shining example of Bullis cross country. Congratulations to the girls' most valuable athlete, Lizzie Mum. Congratulations. I am now pleased to introduce Coach Zillette for varsity field hockey.
Hi, everybody. I have 2 stand-in for Coach Sturgis today because she is working at her school. The JV field hockey team endured a lot of ups and downs this season, but the girls worked hard and were able to improve their skills and game IQ tremendously. One player in particular stood out to the coaches, and we are recognizing her with the Bulldog Award. Liana Minkara, please come to the stage. Liana exceeded our expectations as coaches and became a standout on the field with not only her improved skills, but also her leadership. Liana led by example, asked questions, and implemented feedback right away throughout the season. She even became a player we could put anywhere on the field. She always demonstrated a positive attitude and a growth mindset, even in moments when it was difficult to. Liana's work ethic and her willingness to help her teammates was admirable. The JV field hockey team would not have experienced the same type of growth that we did without Liana on the team. It has been a pleasure to coach Liana, and we have loved watching her grow into an exceptional young adult. Congratulations to this year's JV Field Hockey Bulldog Award recipient, Liana Mankara. Thank you. A successful team beats with one heart. This was the theme that I picked for my senior year at Wooten Field Hockey, and I hadn't thought of those words until I started reflecting this year on Bullis Field Hockey. With my team back in the day, I put heart stickers on everyone's sticks, but the Bullis team lives these words without a physical manifestation, both on and off the field. You can see it in how they play on game day and connect with each other during the school day. While I'm extremely proud of the results of our season and the growth of the skills of this team, I am more proud of the development of our team-oriented gameplay and my players' love for the Bullis Field Hockey family. I'm going to start with our most improved player, so can Hollis Jenkins please come to the stage? Okay. There is no denying that Hollis is an incredible athlete, but she started this season very green to the game. As such, we had her on the right side of the field to start, which is the side where defenders get to play strong side. It quickly became apparent that we could take the training wheels off and moved her into the center. Between her speed and read on the ball, Hollis soon became our brick wall defensively, shutting down many of the top players in the league. Just to give some perspective on how much Hollis grew this season, there was one game where Coach Tavi asked her to dribble the ball wide instead of just hitting it out of the circle, and Hollis yelled back at her, "But I don't know how." In our final game, she not only dribbled, but also pulled right to dodge a player, and then went on to be named to the ISL All-League team. Please join me in congratulating Hollis as our most improved player. This year's Bulldog Award winner is Siana Niachai. If you came to a game, you probably heard someone yell, "Let's go Dogs," after every huddle. That iconic yell belongs to Siana, and I can promise you that she brings that same level of energy not just to game day, but to every single practice. She loves this team, and she loves this sport. Siana is one of the most coachable athletes that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. She is always looking for ways to improve and is a sponge when it comes to soaking up new skills and strategies. Coach Mary had taught her how to drive the ball on the move to cross it into the circle, which she immediately was able to bring into our game, and it became integral to our offense. Because of her dedication to growing as a player every day, Siana had a spectacular second half of the season, became our leading goal scorer, and was named to the ISL All-League team. She is an amazing example of what someone can accomplish when they refuse to settle. I also have the pleasure of being Siana's AP Calculus teacher, so I can vouch that Siana brings the same drive for excellence to the classroom and lives the definition of a student athlete. Please join me in congratulating Siana as our Bulldog Award winner. Last but certainly not least, this year's most valuable player is Giselle Jenkins. As I mentioned earlier, our gameplay is centered around playing as a unit. If there was a statistic in field hockey for completed passes, Bullis Field Hockey would lead the league. So how do you name an MVP on a passing team? Well, it's the player with the most completed passes. Giselle was our attacking center midfielder and lead distributor of the ball. When going from our defensive end to our offensive end, Giselle was key to that passing pattern. She also took the ball for our 25-yard hits and was in many of our corner plays. It adds up to a lot of completed passes. Giselle played in the ISL All-Star game this year. When talking to her after the game, she said, "These girls don't pass. They literally dribble into the space that I'm standing open." So as you can see, an MVP on our team looks a little bit different than the other teams. Giselle is valuable beyond her playing. She was an incredible captain, and I love seeing her coach her teammates. She leaves a gap in our program, both as a player and as a leader. Please join me in congratulating Giselle as our most valuable player. Do you want to take Hollis's award too? Amazing. Coach Butler is next.
Good morning, Bulldog Nation. I want to sit here and take the time to thank everybody for being there, being supportive of the football team this year. It's my first year, and I was so excited to be the head coach of the Bullets football team. So I want to thank each and every one of you all, faculty, staff, students, and parents. Bulldog Award goes to Matthew Olson. One thing about Matthew Olson, Matthew broke his leg towards the end of last school year, and I ended up going to his house with Coach Anderson, and we sat on his porch, and one thing he assured me that he was going to be here, he was going to be all off season, he was going to be back before the first game, and Matt was determined, and he did what he was supposed to do, and Matt was our leader this year. He did a wonderful job, and thank you, Matthew, and congratulations. Most Improved Player Award goes to Jaden Peterson. Now, Jaden is a young man. Everybody knows he doesn't speak. He's just calm, cool, and collective. To watch this young man grow in the past 2 seasons, he was just playing off of pure talent his first year here, and he decided to be determined to grow as a young man, as a football player, and also as a student athlete. Jaden has ended up in double-digit sacks and also made all IAC. Congratulations, Jaden. The MVP award goes to Chris Forbes. It's crazy. I was sitting in the IAC coaches meeting, and everybody put their best players up on the board, and we all had to describe on why their guy should be the best player, the most valuable player of the defense of the league. And everybody, I waited patiently. Everybody talked about their player. And I sat there, waited till all the coaches finished, and I said, "How many of you all had to plan for 56? And everybody raised their hand and said, "You're right, Coach. You got it. You got it." He was a dominating force in the IAC. He worked hard, and just a quick story who Chris really is and his selfishness. We were playing Episcopal this year, and we were down 14-7, and I told Chris at the beginning of the year we're going to try to get him to play one side of the ball the whole year. And Chris was just like, "I'll do whatever it needs, Coach." So to tie the game up, Chris went in, told the other offensive guard to just sit down. "I got it. Don't worry about it." We tied the game up just because of his selflessness. So I appreciate you, Chris. Congratulations and good luck next year. Coach Kevin Estrada, JV head football coach.
All right, good morning, Bullis School. I'm Coach Estrada. I had the pleasure of being the JV head football coach this year. It was my first season here, and I really enjoyed working with these boys. All right. So my team this year, we had one loss on the season. It was at the very start of the season, and I feel like if we would have played that team at the second half, we would have dominated them. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I'd like to present the JV Football Bulldog Award and also the Most Improved Player Award. So I'm going to start off with the Most Improved Player, and I voted for Salah Sarni. So the individual that I decided to nominate for the Most Improved Player, it was due to a few factors that I felt were important. It was a difficult decision to make because there were other guys on the team that made gradual strides as the season progressed. So first off, Salah has never played tackle football before. This is his very first season. So he had to learn all the nuances of the game, all the rule sets. It's not an easy sport to participate in terms of physicality, rule sets, and just the overall knowledge needed to make an impact on every play. Despite these challenges, he's another one of the guys that didn't quit. He came to practice on the first day, ready to learn and eager to play. He gradually and noticeably got better and better each week. He participated in all the contact drills, never shied away from anyone on the team, regardless of how hard they hit or how good of a player they were. He started off as a backup player for me, but after losing one of my best offensive and defensive linemen to injury for the season, he stepped in and made an immediate impact. He increased his number of big plays in every game after that, such as sacks, tackles for loss, and pancake blocks. By the end of the season, I can already see that if he were to maintain his interest and level of participation in football, that he could be a future key player on a varsity team. It also helps that he's an All-American in wrestling as well. So congratulations, Salah. Come on up. All right. Now for the JV Bulldog Award, I voted for David Lawrence. It was also difficult deciding on who should win the JV Bulldog Award since I had a lot of exceptional players on my team that they all made major plays. However, I chose David for a number of reasons. First and foremost, he didn't quit at any point in the season. He showed up to almost every practice while maintaining his grades and despite certain transportation challenges. He never made any excuses for anything, whether it be missing a practice or messing up on a play. He stepped up every game and played to his fullest potential on every snap. If he was injured or tired, it didn't matter. He wanted to be on the field for his team. He was very coachable and did what was always asked of him without arguments or complaints. He would voice good ideas to me on plays and defensive coverages that he felt would benefit the team during games. He led the team in touchdowns this year. When our starting QB was injured and out for a game, he stepped in seamlessly at the position and picked up offensive plays that we catered to his skill level on a last-minute basis. He literally learned the new plays an hour before the game, and we won that game by a large margin. Lastly, he always kept a positive attitude and a smile on his face. You could tell he really enjoyed playing the game. Good job, my guy. Let's go. And with that, I'm going to have Ms. Woda come back up.
Thanks, Coach. All right. Today we will introduce a new award, Manager of the Season. Y'all need to pipe down now. Save it for later. The managers of the season were nominated by their respective coaches, and the athletic admin team voted on our 3 award recipients. The Manager of the Season award goes to those managers who impact their program from the sidelines, are committed to supporting the coaching staff and players, and have supported their program for multiple years. They have made a strong and lasting impact on their teams. We are arguably the largest athletic department in the DMV, which is something we were all very proud of, and we could not have executed close to 200 home fall contests without our managers. At this time, we would like to ask all fall managers to stand and be recognized. I would like to now call our first manager of the season to the stage. I am thrilled to honor Nicole Rodney, manager of the season for Varsity Boys Soccer. Is she not here? Oh, okay. Nicole began with the boys soccer team on the first day of preseason on Monday, August 21st, and did not leave their side throughout the season. She ran the clock and supported the program in every possible way, while also spearheading our beloved dog pound. On behalf of Coach Corbett, Coach Ned, and varsity boys soccer, thank you, Nicole. I would like to now call to the stage Darren McClinton. I'm thrilled to honor Darren McClinton, Manager of the Season for Varsity Field Hockey. In the words of Coach Zillette, Darren has been part of the field hockey program since middle school. While being out on the field may not be her thing, she has been at almost every game, either on the clock or completing the book. She has been integral to our successful home games, and we are so appreciative of her commitment to the program. On behalf of Coach Zillette, Coach Tobby, Coach Mary, Coach Blair, and the Varsity Field Hockey program, thank you, Darren. You will be missed. I would like to call our last manager of the season to the stage. Elliot Simon, please come on down. I'm thrilled to honor Elliot Simon as manager of the season for football. Anyone who has spent time with our football program knows how valuable and committed Elliot Simon is to the program. He is an integral part of the team and began with the team in the summer for their summer workouts. Whether setting up the field, filling water bottles pregame, or distributing water during the games, Elliot was a constant for our program, and our program is very fortunate to have Elliot. On behalf of Coach Ray and the football staff and our players, thank you, Elliot. We are so glad we have 2 more years with you as part of our program. Okay. And now I'd love to call Coach Corbett in his first season for varsity boys soccer.
All right. It was a great first season this year with the boys varsity team. I thought the boys came together so well and very quickly. And with that, I will jump right into it for our Bulldog Award. Max Mergando, come on up. Max came to every training session and game with an excitement that was infectious around the team. He was always putting the team above himself. And you come, Max? There you go. Good. And it was excellent example for our younger athletes on what it means to be a Bullis athlete here at Bullis. So Max, come on up. Next up, our most improved player, Will Simpson. Will missed the first week or 2 of tryouts of the season with an injury, but worked his way back to full fitness, and it was clearly evident that he had he was going to be a big asset for our team. He filled his role in very, very well, kept the game simple, and his natural athleticism and competitiveness set him apart. Will. And last up for the team MVP, there were many, I think several players that could have been recipient of this award, but one player in particular had 75% involvement in our goals, whether it be the goal scorer or assist, and was also a senior captain. James Byrne, come on up. With that, I would like to call up Coach Dominguez with JV Boys Soccer.
Thanks, Coach Patrick. Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Mike Dominguez, JV head coach, and first year at Bullis, and it's been a pleasure and great year, and looking forward to continuing working with the school and the program. Where do I start? Very difficult, again, to out of 100 boys that we had at the start of the season, through tryouts and coming up to the start of the season. I'd like to present the Most Improved Player Award to Shahid Demetrius. Shahid, from being actually the shyest guy at tryouts, and Coach Patrick and others would agree, you just at the end just really started shining, and up until the last few games when it mattered the most, scoring in semifinals and quarterfinals, getting us up to the final. Congratulations, Shahid. And next award goes to someone who really just stands by just the pillars of character, time from the just caring, challenging, and community, and in the Bullis community, and just all around stand-up guy, always on time, first one there, last one to leave. Henry Singer for the Bulldog Award. Without the leadership from both of these guys, we would have, I don't know, but we really pushed through and really made it to the final at the end there, and just really proud of the group and everybody on the team. Well done. And with that said, I'd like to introduce Coach Santos. Thanks so much. Thank you.
buddy.
Thank you.
You got it, Coach.
I want to take the time to thank you, every player of the Bully JV Gold Soccer team, for the effort this fall. It was an honor to coach you. I want to recognize today the player who will be receiving the MVP award, Graham Singer. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Besides being a talented and technical player, Graham also showed great commitment and dedication at each practice. Congratulations to Graham Singer. I also want to recognize the most developed player, Will Pinto. Hey, Will. Will was the best defender in the team. His aggressiveness and intensity were very impressive. His footwork skills have increased a lot since last year when he was coached by me. Congratulations, Will Pinto.
Congratulations, Will.
Now, Coach Dayan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dejan Lunova, and I'm the coach of the girls' varsity soccer team. This is my first year with the school, and I'm delighted with the progress we have made this fall. It has been a huge first step towards long-term success. Players had the opportunity to learn a new possession-based style of soccer, which I believe gave them a fresh perspective on the game and brought a lot of excitement. The team, chemistry, connection, and discipline were absolutely amazing. Now I'm pleased to announce the MVP award, which goes to Ryan McLemore. She's not here. Ryan played a crucial role in our midfield and offense, practically taking on multiple positions at once. She remained composed in difficult situations and scored critical goals in tight games. Her smart plays in the offensive third constantly threatened the opponent. Ryan was also nominated to play in the All-Star game and was one of the most influential players in the entire league. Congratulations to Ryan. The Most Improved Player Award goes to Lila Ratner. I don't think this will come as a surprise to anyone who has watched us this season. Freshman Lila has shown exponential improvement from day one to the end of the season. She quickly established herself as a center back who is comfortable on the ball and fearlessly makes difficult decisions. Every day she came to the field ready to play and ready to learn. Congratulations, Lila. The Bulldog Award goes to Alexa Diaz. This recognition is a testament to your dedication to Bullet School, the soccer program, and your contributions both on and off the field. Your teammates and coaches hold you in the highest regard as your enthusiasm, leadership, and sportsmanship have inspired everyone around you. Through your hard work and team spirit, you have displayed the true essence of what it means to be a Bulldog. Your passion for the sport and genuine care of your teammates have created an environment of mutual respect. Alexa, congratulations again. Yeah, I would like to introduce Coach White, tennis. Yeah.
All right, crush it.
This season was the first season in recent memory where we didn't have a true presence at the top of the singles lineup. Every match, from first singles down through 3 doubles, would always matter for us to find 4 wins. The AA ISL is a tough conference, and there was a moment, albeit brief, that relegation to single A was a possibility. The team took that challenge to heart. They showed up big against both Murray, St. Stephen, St. Agnes, beating both of those teams, keeping us up in AA. Allie Reisner, our senior, started the season with an injury, put herself into the lineup against Murray. She's had a back injury, very uncomfortable. She couldn't even serve the match. She had to serve underhand. Gutted out an 11-9 victory to help us beat Murray in that match. Now, our awards. So first, we're going to start with Most Improved Player. Our Most Improved Player goes to Ophelia Zagadon.
Oh.
Ophelia was asked to play up one position to the one single spot this season due to Allie's injury. In the ISL, playing the one single spot as a sophomore is no easy task. The majority of her competition were nationally ranked, some of who had already committed to play college tennis. In spite of this adversity, Ophelia still came through the season with a 5-8 record and finished the regular season with a 4-match win streak. Congratulations, Ophelia. Who's not here? Our next award is the Bulldog Award. The Bulldog Award goes to Madison Mordecai. There we go. This was Madison's first season on varsity as a sophomore. She played 2 singles for the majority of the season. Madison was always the driver at practice. The first one ready to go, first one out of water breaks. Madison's work ethic and passion for the sport made her a joy to coach and a huge asset to the team. Madison came through her first season with an 8-6 record. Congratulations, Madison. Our last award, the most valuable player. Our most valuable player goes to Ashley Hayes. Ashley's been on varsity for all 4 seasons, a co-captain this season. She played numerous positions in the lineup, adept at both singles and doubles. Ashley happily went into the lineup at whatever position we needed her that day. The majority of matches she played the 4 singles spot this season. Ashley earned a 9-5 record and was the only player to win a match in our ISL quarterfinal match. Congratulations, Ashley. Next up with JV tennis is Coach Barton.
I'll take it, buddy. We'll get it to him.
Good morning. This is my second season getting the opportunity to coach the girls' JV tennis team. My main focus for the team this year was just trying to create a more positive team culture. Win or lose, if we can come out to the match or practice, work hard, support one another, that was success to me. I also saw a lot of growth in doubles especially. We had a lot of gains in our doubles teams, and we had a lot of really tight matches that we didn't quite make out against some tough teams, but we also had some great victories over some other ones. So, overall, great improvement for the team this year. So, with that being said, I'd like to present this year's Most Improved Award to Ava Miller. This was Ava's second season with me on the JV tennis team, so I already knew coming in that she was the type of person who works hard and enjoys the game. She bounced around singles and doubles last year, but with a couple new additions to the team this season, she partnered up with the other Ava on the team, Ava Goodman, to form a dynamic team of Avas. This season, I really urged the doubles team to move more at the net to try and create opportunities, and Miller took this to heart and had drastic improvement over the course of the season and her ability to put pressure on her opponents at the net and take matters into her own hands. With a great work ethic and focus, Miller became a whole new doubles player, and by the end of the year, she was a force to be reckoned with at the net. Really awesome work this year, Ava. Congrats. I'm also excited to present this year's JV Tennis Bulldog Award to Brookie Talbot. During the tryout process, I was looking for players who were going to make a positive impact on the team culture and lead by example. Brookie fit the bill perfectly and went above and beyond my expectations. Brookie came into every practice with a big smile on her face and was always asking questions to improve her tennis IQ and game sense. She was our #1 supporter on the team and made sure that every girl heard her no matter which court they were on. She consistently took on the reins of leading warm-up and practice and even gave some inspiring pre-match pep talks over the course of the season. She's an incredible young woman, and I'm excited to see her continue to grow and improve on and off the court. Thank you, Brookie. And up next is Coach Weaver for varsity volleyball.
Good morning. I'm so proud of this team. We finished second in conference this year. We actually finished ranked 12 in the whole DMV and ranked 5 in the whole state of Maryland, so we did really, really well this year. We had 4 girls make the all-ISL team, the most we've ever had, and I really want to recognize them. So Sydney Mayfield, Angie Desamiers, Kylie Harris and Lexi Ewing, congrats on making the All-ISL team. And I feel like we could have had 4 more. That's how great the talent was this year. I just appreciate you guys coming to the gym every day, working hard, having fun, being competitive, pushing each other, and thanks for just giving your all every day and being coachable. I also want to thank my assistants, Christian and Gina. Thank you for being so pivotal to our success. Thanks for everything you do, from practice, suggestions, to emails, to jumping in drills, to scrimmaging with the girls. You guys are so appreciated, so thank you. The first award I want to give to is for Kyla Harris, Most Improved. Kyla is receiving this because I can't say enough about Kyla. She plays one of the hardest positions in volleyball, middle blocker, which is really just working the whole game. She's dug us out of games when we've been behind with her serve. She's dived from the back row to get front row balls. She really is just a quiet killer. Because if you see her walk around the school, she kind of had me fooled. She's really quiet. She's really soft-spoken, but she is really, really a competitor. So it's been a pleasure to coach you, and I just thank you for being so comfortable in our gym and letting me and the team really see you. So congratulations. Lastly is we only get 2 awards, so this is the last one, goes to the MVP. This goes to Lexi. She had the highest number of votes in ISL voting this year. She led our team, not just our team in conference in kills per set and hitting percentage. She's one of the top 100 players in the country, class of 25, one of the top 5 players in the DMV, 3-time All-ISL team selection. She's been invited to train with the U.S. Junior National Team 4 times, 2-time All-Met selection. And she just committed to the number 14 ranked Penn State, and all this as a junior. So the sky is the limit for you. And like I always say, it's really, really hard coaching your child. But you take it with grace, and I know I get on your nerves some days, a lot of days, but every day I'm really, really proud of you as your coach and your mom. So congrats. Yeah. Thank you, and Amanda's up for JV volleyball. Oh, sorry, babe.
You're 0 for 2 on that.
I do that every time. Sorry, go this way.
Thank you, Mama.
Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Coach Olson, or Mrs. Olson. JV volleyball had an excellent season this year. We had a lot of fun this fall. I want to recognize 2 players today, Ivana Sayem and Ava Sharma. Yeah. Ava's not here today, but Ivana is. Ivana's getting the Bulldog Award. She's a tenacious athlete. She was on the court in several different positions. I could count on her to be at practice, to be at the games. She's got a great swing, good passes. She's a great team player. She cheered varsity on, along with many of our other teammates. But yeah, so Ava's not here. She's getting MVP for the 2nd year in a row. She's a great setter. She set every game. And here's your award. Who's up next? Up next, there's Miss Thompson with Open Arts Studio.
Open Art Studio is an opportunity for students to pursue independent artistic projects in a supportive and friendly environment alongside other creative individuals with similar interests. During our fall activity, we had 15 student artists that produced an amazing art show after 10 weeks of hard work and unexpected challenges. The Fall Open Art Studio Award is presented to Alexis Parrott. Alexis isn't here today. She's attending a conference, but Alexis created 3 deeply personal paintings that challenged her creative thinking. The series focused on memories, life events, aging, and honored family members who have passed. Throughout the trimester, Alexis was consistent in her process, always had a positive outlook, and was happy to offer feedback to support her peers. I also found Alexis to be one of the most tenacious students I have ever taught. No matter what, she would never give up or settle for less than her best. She is focused, determined, and talented in so many ways. I can't wait to see what her future holds. Congratulations, Alexis.
And next we have Miss Twilliger. Close it up. I think I pronounced your name wrong.
On behalf of Toli Yarup, our leader of our technical theater team in residence, I'm pleased to present the Golden Wrench Award to Noah Yablonsky and Jin Ho Yoon. I believe Noah's on the observatory trip today, so he will not be here, but let me tell you a little about these two students. Though only 10th graders, Jinho and Noah have established themselves as strong leaders within our program. They are dedicated, enthusiastic, and positive, exuding a love for the discipline of technical theater. They take initiative and generously jump in wherever they see a need, serving as mentors to many other students who look up to them. Jinho and Noah are reliable, consistent, and execute their work with keen attention to quality and detail. They are curious, motivated, eager, and willing to learn and implement new ideas and skills. We appreciate their many contributions and efforts this fall in helping to bring our production of Clue to life. Congratulations. And now, Ms. Mary Satin will present the Varsity Rock Band Award.
Good morning. The Varsity Rock Band had an amazing trimester of rehearsals and performances this fall. Could I please have you put your hands together for the hard work of our 5 Varsity Rock Band members, Eddie, Simon, Fisher, Anderson, and Caden. Woo! At this time, could Simon Ashkin please come to the stage? Simon is a classic Bullock student, balancing his music making both on and off campus. In his second year in the Bullis Varsity Rock Band, he consistently demonstrates leadership and musical excellence. At the same time, Simon balances his academic time with his participation in the Bullis Upper School Concert Band, Bullis Jazz Workshop, supports the Bullis Faculty Rock Band, class notes, and his music private lessons on guitar, upright string bass, and electric bass. Off campus, Simon participates in the Paul Carr Jazz Academy, sponsored by the Levine School of Music at Strathmore, and various rock pickup groups. In addition, Simon is not only participating in an AP music theory course through the Levine School, but also challenged himself this fall to audition for the first ever Maryland All-State Commercial Band with the best rock players in the state. Please join me in congratulating Simon Ashkin. And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Holman for the Dance Award. Oh, here we go. It's right here. Thank you.
Good morning, Bulldogs. This fall, I had the pleasure of teaching step for fall dance activity. And all of the students, this was their first time stepping, so I'm very, very proud of each and every one of them. 2 students particularly stood out. The award for best showmanship goes to Darian Harvey. This student lights up the stage with her bright smile and big energy. I challenged all the students to come up with their own solos as an addition to the step routine I had choreographed for them. She has tumbling skills that she shared with me, and I challenged her to add her front walk over to her solo routine. By the next practice, she had figured out how to insert her front walk over and in her step with a percussive triplet for the perfect finish. I was so impressed and very proud. Congratulations to Darian Harvey on your Best Showmanship Award. All right. This second award, this student is so determined. Her work ethic and attitude from day one was top tier. She always entered the studio with a can-do attitude. Even with constructive criticism, she takes it in stride and keeps going. If she had to miss a practice, she always communicated way in advance. And just know, she did not want to miss a practice. I want to thank this student for embracing me and all the knowledge I've shared with her. And it is her senior year at Bullis, and I'm excited for her next chapter. So congratulations to Juliana Ballhouse on Most Dedicated. Thank you.
All right, congratulations to all of our award winners today. Before you are dismissed to E Block, I'd just like to say thank you to the entire athletic staff, our coaches, our parents, our upper school faculty, Mr. Policino, and Mr. Sullivan. You are now dismissed.